Okay, voices off. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started. So today we're gonna be. I'm gonna wait Aubrey or whoever that is. So this is probably a good day to do this because there's not many of us here. So you guys can work in groups doing the activity we're going to do today. So we're going to be doing a little, hurry up. We're going to be doing a little cutting, a little pasting. I'm going to wait because somebody's still talking. So we're just going to watch a short video and answer some questions, have a little bit of a discussion about covering again information about animals. Can you let Gerard in, open? Well, Ava can let him in. So we're going to still be talking about animals. As you remember, last time we talked about animals, how they move, how they eat. We covered that for a little while. Then we covered how animals resemble, how they're the same and different as their offspring. I'm going to wait because I think we need to settle down a little more. For one, I need all eyes up here, and then I need you all to focus. Okay, so we had a discussion about, and we did an activity about how animals and their offspring, or animals and younger animals of the same species, how they're similar, how they're different. You guys remember we looked at some pictures of deer and things like that and other types of animals, and we made observations about how they're the same and how they're different. So moving on from there, today we're going to talk about some more about animals and their offspring. Carter, focus. So we're going to check out one of our little short mini lessons in mystery science. Why do baby ducks follow their mother? So we're going to check out a little video. Then after the video, we're going to have a little discussion. And then we're going to do an activity where you guys are going to cut and paste, matching different types of animals and their offspring. So we're matching the adult animal with the baby animal. Real easy activity, but you guys can work in groups to do it. I'm going to have you, so we can get some partner work done. So let me go and start the video. Let's check it out. Back to the beginning. Okay, listen.
Hi, it's Doug. Today you're going to read a story about someone named Juan Carlos. One day, Juan Carlos visits his grandmother. She has a pond full of ducks in her backyard, and Juan Carlos has lots of questions about ducks. You're going to read about what he does to figure out the answers to his questions. But you aren't just going to read. Sometimes you'll get up and do something, look for clues, or stop to talk about your ideas. Let's turn the page and get started.
I'm Juan Carlos. I love to visit my grandma. Guess what she has in her backyard? A pond full of ducks. I noticed some of the ducks look different from the others. Grandma says the brown ones are mother ducks. The ones with green heads are father ducks. I wonder, why is the mother duck brown? Why isn't she brightly colored like the father duck? Maybe the mother used to be bright green, but she faded. Or maybe the mother is brown so she can hide in the brown plants by the pond. Let's stop and talk. What do you think? Why is the mother duck brown and not brightly colored like the father duck?
Okay, so let's think about this. Before I go on, let's think about this. Why do you think they made the mother duck and the father duck different colors like think the father duck might have a bright colored head, and then the mother duck just has like a brown colored head. Yeah. What do you think, Leah?
So she can hide if any predators come.
Right, so she can hide if any predators come because she's the one responsible for having the baby ducks around her. So it's important that she's able to hide. That's a good answer. Why do you think, Gerard?
Because they walk, because we can't tell them, we can't tell where they can't tell the difference between the
Yeah, I agree. I agree. They have the mother and the father duck a different color because you wouldn't know which is which. So if you see a duck with a green bright head, you know, okay, that's the father.
They called me and my
Did they call you?
they just said later in the
Okay, go to the place later. Leia's on the way. Leia, make sure you grab one of these. I'm giving you one of these flyers. Make sure you take one of these. Okay, guys, let's stay focused though. Okay, so good answers. Let's move on. Miss Brown? Yes, she's on the way. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, come on, let's finish up. So we don't have time to do our activity because time is getting away from us. Okay, let's move on.
I asked Grandma what she shows me a mother duck on her nest. Look! Her color matches the color of the dry grass. Being brown helps her.
Quiet.
I watch the ducks to see what they do. They walk in a line. They eat seeds and plants. They swim in the pond, using their feet as paddles. But wait! Why are these little birds following the big duck? Let's stop and talk. Are the little ones another kind of bird? Why do you think the little birds are following the big duck? Click the arrow on the right to continue.
Okay, someone who didn't answer last time. Why do you think those ducks are following that big duck? What do you think? Someone who hasn't answered, Chastity.
Because the little ducks probably are going to hide from other creatures.
Okay, but why are they following that big duck? Why are they following that big duck, Ava?
Because they're trying to hide with their mother.
They're what?
They're trying to hide with their mother.
Yeah, that's their mother, and they're trying to go wherever their mother may be going. Might be to hide, might be to find food. You know, we don't know. But they always follow their mother.
Grandma says the big duck is the mother. The little ones are her babies. Her babies are called ducklings. They follow their mother, walking in a line. The ducklings eat food in the grass, just like
So
their
they do
mother.
everything they see their mother do.
The ducklings follow their mother and go for a swim. The ducklings flap their wings, just like their mother. Let's get up and move. Pretend you're a... Let's stop and talk.
Okay, why?
The ducklings do
Why do you think they do what their mother does? Why do you think they do everything that she
Click
does?
the arrow on the right
What do you think,
to
Jason?
continue.
Because that is the mother.
Mhm.
And the mother gotta take them all the time.
Yeah, the mother's protecting them by teaching them everything that they need to be doing. So they're following everything the mother is doing because they know when they're no longer with their mother, they need to know what things they should be doing. They need to know when they should hide. They need to know that they need to go into the water sometimes. They need to know when they should hide. They need to know what they should be eating. So they follow the mom so they know what they should and shouldn't do.
I Now watch the ducklings. Here's what I think. The mother duck shows the ducklings what
So
to
it shows them what to eat, where to go, how to swim. I need you all to put that away and pay attention. Hurry up, turn around.
What's going on here? Let's stop and talk. What do you think the mother duck is doing?
Okay, so guys, we're gonna
Put
stop
the arrows
here.
on the right to continue.
because we don't have a whole lot of time, and I want to get into the project that we're going to be doing. So, we're gonna finish this video. We're gonna finish the video tomorrow. But what we're gonna be doing, guys, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be doing, and then you get started. There are two sheets here that show animal parents and their babies. You're gonna cut out and match the parent with the offspring, the parent with the baby. You're gonna discuss it. You're gonna do this as partner work. You're gonna work with someone else. It can be a group of 3 or more, or it can be just 2 people if that's how you want to do it. Ava, I need you to stop. Whatever that is, put it on my desk. And you can get it when you go home, because it's distracting you. So I'm going to show you guys the sheet that we're working from. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be doing, the worksheet, and then you can go in and just get started. So guys, the sheet looks like this. So guys, what So guys, this is what the sheet looks like. It says animals, mothers, and their babies. So all that you're going to do is match them up and show you a couple of them. For example, at the top, you see a cat. And of course, what is the name of a baby cat? Raise your hand and tell me. Giraffe? Kitty. Right, so you're going to match it up with that. There's a couple you all may not know. So do the ones that you know first, the ones you might struggle with a little more. I'll come around and help you with them. But we know pig, how to match a pig. It's the piglet, chicken, just a chick, dog, puppy, you know that. So the ones you might get stuck a little bit with might be maybe the sheep. But just do the ones you know you can do, and there's 2 or 3 that might be more confusing, and I'll help you with those. So I'm going to pass the sheets out. There are 2 tables there with glue and scissors. So you can grab glue and scissors and go to whatever table you're going to work at, and we're going to do this as partner work, okay? So I'm going to give you the sheets, and then you can get started. One second.